Dennison, are you recording? Awesome. All right.
Thalmor Radio. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Thalmor Radio. Yeah, he's coming at you from the top. Oh no, no, he won't stop. Thalmor Radio. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Thalmor Radio.
Thalmor Radio.
Greetings, everyone. Welcome to the July 17th episode of Thalmor Radio. I am your host, Thalmor. Joined with me is a robotic version of myself. My co-host Shifty appears to still be missing in action. I will check to make sure. He is still missing, but that is okay. Not a lot to talk about. Well, there are some things. But first off, I have to rant. I have to stroke my ego, and I have things to talk about. Number one is that. Okay, actually, no. I want to play a game. What is different about this show thus far, everyone? Tell me what is different. What's the difference between today's show and the normal shows? What kind of answers I'm going to get? Okay, there's some answers. Zig is typing. I want one other person besides Sig to give an answer. Here for okay. So there is no technical difficulties. That is true. Maybe I do sound sexier. There are some things, but the actual real difference is that this show started at 11 instead of 9. That is because my church is doing a play on the 24th and 25th, and I had practice tonight, and I will be performing the show next Friday? Yeah, next Friday. So the 9 p.m. time slot has been changed for tonight, and it will be changed for next week. Both episodes will occur. Well, this one's occurring at 11. Next week will probably also be 11. The play is actually a bunch. It's incredibly silly. It's more of a kid thing. Most of the people in it are adults, but we act like children in it, and it's a collection of skits that are religiously themed, of course. Be careful what you wish for, Liberty. I will do it. Make sure you want me to commit to that path, because I will. In this play, I'm a country boy with overalls and a guitar and a straw hat, and I play the guitar and sing about love. So it's pretty based. Maybe I will give out the link to the live stream when the play happens, because I'm pretty sure it'll be live streamed from my church's Facebook. That would be interesting. But then again, then everyone will know who I go to church with. That might be dangerous. I don't know. It's not like you can't find out who I am in real life easily enough anyways, because there's a bunch of people who have my social media. So, I might sing the Thalmor Radio intro. We'll see. So, anyways, because of this play, tonight's show was late. I didn't get back home until after 10 tonight. And next week's show will be late, but it should return to normal after that. I think we're down some people because I'm starting late, but that's fine. Um, what was the other topic? I fucking love Yakuza 0. So there's a game series called Yakuza, and it's got a decent. It's from Japan, but it's got a decent following here in the West, and I felt compelled to play it for a while because I like Japanese culture and stuff, as in the values and the ideas, not anime and manga, although those are fine too. And I've been playing it a lot. I bought it. It's the first actual full game I've bought since probably last year, and I've had a lot of fun with it. I'm eager to finish up this show so I can go play it some more. Um, okay, I'll talk about abstinence after my three internal topics. But yeah, it's a fun game. It's a action adventure. You run around beating people up, and it's pretty great. There was this one sub story where this girl was about to get stabbed by a stalker, and I got to beat up the guy that was about to stab her and protect the girl. So that was fun. Beating up simps is a good way to use up the energy. Third topic. I would not sleep on the couch. This one is a weird one, but I gotta talk about it. I have not been told to sleep on the couch. This is not about me, but it's about an idea I have. You guys all are aware of it. It's the trope of the wife and the husband get into a fight, and the wife makes the husband sleep on the couch for the night. Alternatively, maybe he has to sleep in a doghouse. So, this always pisses me off because it's like I don't care that you guys argued. You should still like be able to sleep in your own bedroom. I maybe it's harder than I think. I'm not married. Is Kev here? Maybe he can shine some light on this. He is not. Okay, if I get married, which I hope to, I'm pretty sure I will eventually, and me and my wife get into an argument and it's not resolved by the time we both go to bed, I am not sleeping on the couch. I'm sleeping in my own damn bedroom in my own damn bed. She can go sleep on the couch if she wants. I will physically pick her up and throw her on the couch before I go and sleep on the couch. Sleep on top of her. That could work. Don't let the sun go down in your anger. Yeah, I mean, that's fair. Dutch oven. But I'm sleeping in my bed, and my woman ain't gonna tell me I can't sleep on my bed just because we argued about going to her mom's place for Christmas or something. Um, so yeah, I refuse. I will not eat the bugs. I will not sleep in the pod. I will not sleep on the couch. So there you go. That's what I got to say. Now abstinence, yes. Is that the right word? I think abstinence means like no sex at all, which is not actually right either. You are supposed to have sex. You are supposed to find a spouse and have sex with them and create babies. That is the thing to do. The right word is chastity. Practice chastity until you are married. Exactly, Sig. Knock her up and have lots of babies. Th- okay, it's quiz time, children. What is the first commandment given in the Bible? Okay? Zig, I got faith in you especially to answer this one. You'll stay silent? Okay. Okay. Let's see. I'll stay silent, multiply, honor thy one true God. That's a good answer. That's an important one. Okay, I think that's all the answers I'm going to get. Purple elephant had the right answer. Multiply. When Adam and Eve are in the garden, God comes to them and says, "Go and name the animals and be fruitful and multiply." The very first commandment given is to have babies. So guess what, everyone? You're supposed to have babies. So practice chastity, control your passions, be a strong man if you're male, be a virtuous woman if you're a woman, marry a good person, and be a good parent to the many babies you will have. I do not think cloning is okay. That's playing God from my limited understanding of that topic. Yeah, control your and don't watch porn and don't masturbate either. Although I know those things are very difficult. You probably shouldn't clone yourself either. I think in Islam and in Judaism you're not supposed to have sex before you're married either. They all kind of three share all the same rules. Six girls reach out. Damn, Zig, leave some women for the rest of us. Getting six girls to reach out to you. Although I think you did say you were on more dating apps recently because okay, this fucking pandemic, I don't give a shit that 130,000 boomers have died. Their time was coming anyways. They deserved it for ruining the economy. But you have any idea how hard it is to go out with a girl now? Oh my gosh, you can just forget it. You can't. Oh, all the people, all the places are closed. You have to wear a mask. It is miserable. It's awful. I guess dating apps would be okay, but you need some good pictures. So that's why I need to like get one of my friends. I need to dress up and get a friend to like take some pictures of me. So it'd be really good. Hard before. Impossible. No. Yeah, it is. And fucking these assholes are like, oh, it's going to be like this for 2 more years. This is our new normal. Fuck you. I want to get a girlfriend. I will not wear the mask. I will go out and eat. You cannot stop me. Well, you probably can, but that's besides the point. I want the coronavirus. I can stop worrying about it if I got the damn thing. I get sick, I cough for 2 days, and then I'm fine. Then I can stop worrying about it. Then I can do whatever the fuck I want. It's 14 days. I don't know. Except I think New York, I don't know if it was the city or the states, but their health department released a thing that was like, hey, if you're going to go out to have sex, use glory holes because there's less chance of passing on the infection. Which is the most retarded bullshit. Oh man. All right. What else was there to talk about? I talked about not sleeping on the couch. Okay, I think I can get into talking about the game now. Um, always an order to my topics. Although actually there's an order this time, but I don't care about the order. Uh, how am I coming in okay? My thing is saying I'm red. Hello? I'm probably okay. You're good. Okay, let me scroll all the way back up to the beginning of the show. Okay. Orbis Luxury News is in danger. Okay, so there's a news Discord called Orbis Luxury News. And I noticed that I think it was Green, whatever you want to call him, Greenland. It seems like he is having, it seems like he's taking it over more, like more officially, it seemed. This is very, bought by Green? Oh, that explains it. Um, I've talked about Green some. I like Green. I consider him a friend. I haven't spoken to him since 2018, okay? But Green is a dangerous person. I think he clinically has a personality disorder of some kind. I don't know if he's a narcissist, a sociopath, or a psychopath, but whenever I would have any dealings with him in the past, I always ended up getting burned, even though I don't think that was his intention. I once was really big into national roleplay on the OWF, and I had a Discord dedicated to my nation. It was actually the most popular NatRP Discord for a while, and I ended up giving Green adminship of it because me and him were friends in the roleplay and allies. And eventually he did more and more and more to the server. I kind of got more hands off with it and stopped caring. And then eventually, when the activity stopped, he deleted the whole thing without asking me, without consulting me, just gone. He did get in trouble for using for like real life money stuff. Yeah. Um, he also did, I think, one or two other things, but I don't fully remember them. But I think he genuinely has some kind of problem. And I hate saying that because I'm passing a kind of a severe judgment on him. But I think it's true. And I'm not saying he's a bad person. I don't think he is. Cynic, I think, was also a problematic person in that he had some kind of disorder, but he was actually malicious. I don't think Green is malicious. I think he just kind of does what he wants to hell with the consequences to other people. Um, so now that he's bought out to Orbis Luxury Network, if he's actually bought it, then he'll probably kind of nurture it how he sees fits. I thought maybe he would just become like a manager or something, in which case I think that network is going to have some problems later on. But if he's actually bought it, maybe he'll take good care of it then. What was my other topic? I got like four, I think. There it is. Okay. Peacetime missile and nuke suggestion. So this got brought up when Alex was giving that interview a while ago. And I had never heard of it until then, even though apparently it had been talked about before somewhere, somehow. And I like the idea. So I'm not going to link it because I have to like go do all it manually. I don't feel like it. But I made a suggestion towards that end. And I don't want to see it happen now. There's beige needs to be fixed. There's probably some other things need to be fixed. But I created the suggestion so that it was out there and people can be thinking about it so that maybe later we can have a serious discussion over it. And the idea is simple. You could launch one nuke and one missile at any city within reason. So within probably your war range, and they have to be, they can't be in your alliance, and they can't be yourself, and they can't be an ally. And it's kind of like using the battle simulator. You just put the ID of the city, and then you press the launch button. Thank you so much, Sig. Sig, you're great. You posted the list and you posted the thread. Um, I like the idea. There's some balancing issues probably, but I think I got a pretty good extra idea set up. This doesn't fix any issues with the game. It's just an extra feature for people to have fun with. I think there certainly is a big fun potential with the idea. Anything that helps promote chaos and disorder is a good idea in my mind, within reason, of course. What's the issue with declaring war to launch a nuke missile? There probably isn't a problem, but declaring a war, that's like an extra level of investment. Whereas if you could launch it out, like, I think it adds another strategic element to it. If I want to attack someone using nuke first, then declare war so I get one more punch in. Yeah, you probably could do that, yeah. I'm within the suggestion was so that you can't nuke or missile someone if you're already at war with them. You have to use up your maps. But the reverse of that, which is launch the nuke or missile first and then declare, I guess that's exploitable. And that's another good point, Tyrion. I didn't think about that. Maybe there should be some kind of limit. Well, Borg, you could only launch a nuclear missile every 12 turns. So, I mean, there is no map to it, but you can only do it once a day. And it doesn't follow the rebuy. It's like when you buy a city, it's just 12 turns, a countdown of sorts. Well, Tyrion, like, isn't that a you problem, though? Couldn't you attack the people nuking and missiling you? Why would 12 people all want to nuke you at the same time? Give us this day our daily nuke. Mm. I think it's a fun idea. I guess you could limit to like you can only eat one nuke a day or something because of it. Nuke Tyrion challenge. Can I pin that? I can't pin that. I want to pin that so badly. David, I'm stealing that idea. Thank you for your contribution. Uh, yeah, I think it's a fun idea. Maybe it's a bad idea, but I think it's fun, and I like fun, and I like trolling. The F word. Okay, so the most active thread this past week wasn't a, a treaty. It wasn't a war declaration. It wasn't a game suggestion. It was some kid, probably a reroll, asking if there are any other fascist alliances in the game. And that devolved into a 5-page shit show of words and 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 some more words. And then it got moved to general debate, which was a good idea. Um, I I don't know why people still discuss politics on the internet. Um, it's very pointless. I mean, if you can plant a seed which will help someone to change their mind about something later, I guess that's fine. But it usually just devolves into people trying to gotcha each other. Um, rebranded to a fascist alliance. I don't know. Um, I don't want to discuss anything about that thread in particular. First off, I didn't even read most of it. All I saw was words and words and words and words and words. And I got better things to do, like playing Yakuza 4 or watching white girls dance on TikTok. But um, one thing I will say is that it seems like the most vocal people who came out against the OP were TKR members. And I've talked about this before. TKR, they just, by and large, they don't participate on the forums, they don't join other discords. But the minute someone says the F word on the forums, oh, then they come out. Then they come out and then they make their presence known. But otherwise, forget it. The night's radiant, more like the night's dark, because you don't see them, because they don't do anything or say anything. Uh, yeah, that was the F word. Now, for the most interesting thing that's happened so far, and of which I probably know the least amount, Terminus Est and Aegon are fighting each other for some reason. I don't know why. I think an Aegon member attacked a member of Terminus Est, and then Terminus Est did a recognition of hostilities, and now they're fighting even more. And I think a Terminus member attacked someone else. It's fascist Kiwi. That's the F word. Tested nuclear anti-wars. It's the symbolic recognition of hostility. I reached out to Boyce. Boyce said he probably couldn't make it. He messaged me to said he definitely couldn't make it. I reached out to Doluz about it. He never responded. And then I stopped trying to get people to come on to talk about it. Um, the Aegon guy got mad and hit a few test members. That's pretty based of the Aegon guy. I didn't know Aegon was led by Dulus, which is meh. Yeah, it is kind of meh. They're a micro. You guys should know by now that I can't speak English. I don't know how to pronounce words. Words. Okay, Borg seems to have posted a more comprehensive review here. Tail Deer, Aegon rated something. Tests as their ODP ally countered the noob member tech test, and whoever THL is decided to roll Aegon. Okay. And I think Aegon has an O level with Error 404, and Error 404 is, of course, part of Hedge Money, the Hanzik leak. Thank you, Borg. What a good robot you are. You're so helpful. I got the most helpful fan base. I got Zig posting relevant information. I got Borg, who contributes a lot to the game with all of his automated stuff and programming. What a great fan base I have. I love you all. You guys are just so great. Thank you so much for supporting the show. Uh, I think that's kind of about it. I'm already out of things to talk about. I don't have Prefontaine or Kev here to chime in. There's nothing happening in real life that I want to talk about. Um, I ranted enough about stuff close to my heart. Final call. Is there any? Actually, you know what? Not just politics and war. All topics. Is there anything else you guys want to hear me talk about? Ask Epi about leaving politics and war. Is this true, Epi? I think Epi's in the voice chat. Are you there? Yeah, he's here. I can probably unmute him. Epi, you want to talk about this? No comment. Okay. I guess that means he's either not leaving and he's trolling but saying no comment, or he actually is leaving and he's just being sly about it. Epi, don't leave. I consider you among one of the more prominent members of the community. Don't go. Who's bullying you, Epi? I will beat them up. Me and Zig will find them in real life, and we will beat them up and go to prison for it, and have to serve 7 to 8 years each, because we have to take a plea deal because the evidence against us is too heavy for a criminal defense attorney to get us out of at trial. Epi has not said anything else. So I guess no comment. He's sticking by that. He's pleading the fifth. I think Camelot can survive without Epi. I mean, they got Arthur, and I'm sure there's other people in what's its place, Camelot, who can help run the alliance. Epi, don't go. Yes, Epi, join KT. Join KT. Join KT and beat up Plaid for what he did to you years ago. Applying American Constitution form. Epi's American, I think, right? Epi, you're a burger. He's not? Wow, okay. Next thing you're going to tell me that Sketchy is Australian. We all know Sketchy is French. And Kigos is from Austria. And Abbas is from what's it called? Liechtenstein. Kiwi's a burger. I love that I can use all this stupid slang and everyone knows exactly what I'm talking about. Burger, Zoomer, Boomer, Simp. Everyone's like, yeah, that's language. Those are words. I can connect those words to things. Fuck with a boomer, turn into a tuber. See ya, Purple. Thanks for listening. Purple Elephant was a marketing thing by Seth Godin to promote a business of his. And it was popular because purple elephants are just something you don't really think about. That's how I know what a purple elephant is. Rather or not, that's the kind of purple elephant is. I don't know. Epi, you sure you don't want to talk about why you're leaving? That's actually kind of dramatic. That sucks that you're going. You should say something. I just heard a something make a noise in the distance. It's probably an animal. It's hunting me. Maybe later? Okay. Well, Epi, if you ever want to talk about it publicly, let me know, and I'll give you a platform on my show to discuss it. Stop looting Kiwi. Mm. You guys want me to talk about anything else? I made it to number one for like 5 hours and gave it up, so everyone had to disband us. Yeah, going to number one is a bad omen. You think it'd be a good omen, but it's not. It's a bad omen. Don't ever become number one. It is a bad juju. Oh, wait a minute. Bad juju? That's anti-Semitic. I'm going to have to report you to the ACLU. Say goodbye to your bank account, James, and your job. Yeah, look at TKR. TKR did fine. KT never made it to number one. We made it to, I think we was number two for a couple hours, and then Pantheon retook it. It's making a training edit, yeah. Do you guys remember Dryad? You wasn't around, I don't think, when KT and ET both were in number one position. Both alliances were in the top 10, which was pretty cool. Man, TS number one, I agree. I don't know. TS would probably TS is probably going to be fine. TS is probably going to win the game again, to be honest. I who can challenge TS? I guess Rose can, but the track record of Rose beating the Syndicate is very, very, very bad for Rose. I don't know about that one. What's next world going to be about? It's probably going to be about some dumb bullshit that doesn't mean anything, but it's going to get escalated because all the big players want to fight each other once the map ends. Um, it's probably going to be the Syndicate and TKR against Rose and Camelot and their friends. I don't know what the Commonwealth's going to do. I don't know what Hedge Money is going to do. I don't know what Swamp is going to do. Those are all going to be wild cards who are probably going to decide the. Who are probably going to decide the fate of the war. Hedge Money will probably get rolled, but will have a good performance like usual, just like with Ketgog. Swamp will lose a lot of members, but probably do okay, I guess. The Commonwealth will probably do okay. Not great, but okay. And Rose and the Syndicate and their friends and allies will all probably do okay too. I think the next war will show if the multi-spear thing is a success or not. I am optimistic. That Zig, that's probably more accurate. Yeah, I don't think Hedge Money will be fighting the Commonwealth. I think that beef has died down. I need to get Spinks on to talk about it. I think he would be willing to come on. He listens to the show sometimes. He's not here presently. Um, yeah. I need to get some more interesting people on the show to listen. Okay, guys, who's my next guest? Who do I have on the 31st? Is July 31st a real thing? Yes, July 31st is real. Who should I have on July 31st? Alex, Falk, Firewolf. I think Firewolf's gone. I want Six Sadistic on. Six Sadistic is number one. Alex is number two, but Six is number one. Because he's insane and amazing. The things that he has said in this server. Oh my gosh, can you imagine putting a voice onto that thing and just letting him go wild? Oh man. He said Judaism spread through violence. He called Nokia a bunch of names. Just every time he comes onto this server, he just pops off like a true king. Man. Okay, Valk. Okay, let's do a vote. I got Valk, Spinks, and who's the other one? Firewolf. Okay, we'll do a vote. This is going to be fucking hard. Oh, you don't want Firewolf? Okay. Okay, I got Valk and I got Spinks. Who else should I try to have on? Give me some more names. Vote Firewolf. There are how many of you people are here? There's way more than at least 10 of you. I can get some more names. Valk and Spinks. Give me some more. Shifty. Shifty's on about every week. He's here currently. Hi, Shifty. I will not unmute you. I'm too lazy to at the moment. Akiro. Akiro does voice chat. Akiro also pops off pretty good. Ooh, I really should have Akiro on. That's a good idea. Kigos is good. I think I might have Akiro on. I think it's a good idea. Make sure to log in. I will, Dennison. I'll log in as soon as I get off the show. Thank you, Grandmaster. I appreciate it. It's extra meds. Yeah, I'm going to work on getting Akiro on. I think it's a good idea. I'll try. I'll see if I can get him on. Uh, hold on. Okay, OPSEC time. This is probably going to sabotage the interview before it even begins. But like, who does Akiro not like? Who has beef with Akiro? That like can form a sentence together that is coherent. Dulu's? Oh, the Commonwealth. I, when David said TCW Borg, that's what I got in my mind, trying to get Spinks and Akira on at the same time. Actually, I think Nokia doesn't like Akira too. Can you imagine Nokia and Akira? Oh my gosh. Get them both. Ooh. This could be. Okay, I need to meditate on this and think about it. Which I will be happy with just a normal guest I can talk to. I don't need exclusively guests who will yell at each other. I'm fine with having a normal discussion with a normal person, like I had with Luviel, like I had with Keynes, like I had with Cypher, like I had with Prefontaine. That's all fine. Gotta have Kev for those. Yeah, I do. I think Kev and Pre will try to make it on their own if they're able to, if I have anyone on. Alright, so that's about it for me for tonight. Thank you guys for coming out for the short show. Next week will also be at 11 p.m. EST. I will be working on trying to get some more guests on. Y'all have a good night. I'll see you guys later. And Dennison, you can quit the recording, of course. It is too late for that. They have already drawn blood. I can feel my conscience fading now. Good night.